it is me, Star, here again with you for my third video installation with Honolulu Nails and Aesthetics. So for this video, I am going to show you how to properly set up a workstation for a manicure, and then also how I would properly sanitize the implements used during the service. Hope you're well. Blessings from Maui, and see you on the other side of the video. So welcome to my little studio here, and what I am doing first is spraying down my table with a disinfectant spray and getting my table disinfected and clean and ready for my client. So now I'm coming in with my Make Do armrest, which I'm showing you that I would also disinfect and clean. Then coming in with my clean towel, which I'm covering the armrest with and locking it in on that side. And then on the side I'll be working on, I'm folding it over and making a flap for myself at the end. Once again, I'm just demonstrating how if I did have a lamp, I'd also clean that down at this time. And so now I'm coming in with my basket. I have my paper towels here, and what I'm going to do is, firstly, I'm taking my finger bowl over to my sink, getting warm water, and then putting a drop of soap in my finger bowl to prepare that for my client. Then I'll bring that back over to the table along with my two warm hot towels that I'm wringing all of the water out of and preparing there for my client, setting to the side. So now I am going to go ahead and take my paper towels and line the bottom of my basket with a clean paper towel, and then prep a paper towel to use during the service, fold it and put it in the back of the basket. Just like that. I'm going to start adding my cotton, my nail polish remover, all of the items that I'm going to be using in my service. Put my little towel bowl in the back there, and then the cuticle oil and the sanitizer spray all in the back with the nail polishes and the clear coat and the base coat up near the front. I'm taking my file, my wooden stick, and I'm just going to show you how you would prepare these here by filing that down if it's new, squeezing the buffer and kind of softening that. And then this wooden stick's disposable, but if I wanted to have the bigger one, I could just file the ends down, and then that would be able to be reused. So now preparing my cup, I'm spraying the bottom of it with alcohol, putting a cotton in there and spraying that again with alcohol, getting it nice and saturated with the alcohol. And then I'm going to take my implements and place them on top of that there right in the front of my basket. So now switching gears and just pretending that the service is now complete, and I'm going to start taking my table apart. I take the finger bowl, put it in my little basket, and wipe everything down. My lotion there, wipe that down, wipe all of my little bottles and my cotton jar and everything I had in the basket, put those away on their shelf. Making sure everything is clean of any oils, dust, or debris. Taking up the towel here and putting that in the laundry. And then cleaning once again and disinfecting the client's armrest and my table. So now I brought my basket and all my tools over to the sink. Got the water on here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and place my sanitizer with my Barbicide cup up there to get it ready. And then I am taking my basket and placing it into the sink. I'm just giving my finger bowl a good clean off here. Got my soap there and just scrubbing that down. Gonna set that up there to dry for now. spray it down with disinfectant in a while. There's the bowl I had my towels in, clean that. Then I'm going to start taking out my implements. Just giving everything a rinse down there. Using a lot of soap, a squeeze of soap every time I go in with a new implement, which I didn't do at first, but you'll see that I remembered and started doing that. So then you get soap, scrub an implement down, soap, scrub another one down, so on and so forth, till they're all clean. So then while you're scrubbing them, you want to make sure you open up all the handles and get in everywhere that there might be some sort of dust. And I'm also just cleaning up the basket with soap. Now, rinsed off all the implements, one by one. I'm picking them up with the tongs, and I'm putting them in my barbicide container, being careful not to touch any of that. And they're going to sit in there for 10 minutes. Oops, and I forgot. Clean my brush off very well, get all the soap out of it, and then that will go into the barbicide container as well. So then, while that stuff's sitting, I'm just going to clean out my basket here. Dry it off. So then what you do is that you dry it off, then it's my little manicure jar, drying these off, and then I'll take my disinfectant spray, spray them down, and then just let them air dry with that at the counter there. So just doing my disinfectant spray. Those are ready to go. When they're dry, they're ready to go. So now I'm just making myself a little bit of space up here, and I've got my new clean basket for my implements here, and I'm going to one by one take them out of there and put them into the basket. Because then what we're going to do is get them all in there and put that basket and rinse it under the water really well and get all of that barbicide off of there. So then rinsing those really, really well, and then taking my towel one by one, getting all of those dry. And then I have a towel here, clean, ready to go towel, which I'm just going to put all of my dried pieces on so I can bundle up to make the pack for my next client. Then I'm just making sure to really get all of the water out of the nail brush, shaking it off, squeezing it really well. My towel, drying, giving it some more, just making really sure. And then everything's ready to go for my next nail service. So there you have it, how to properly set up a workstation for a manicure service, and then also how to properly sanitize any implements that would be used during the service. Thank you so much for your time, and sending you off with a big aloha, and until we meet again,